Good day, good day, good day to you. So, it's Sunday and I was hoping to go to church, but the last church I went to, I was surrounded by some muscle-bound folks who felt I was not praising in the way they wanted to. Oh my goodness, it was an experience. After the service, they ganged up on me and they shoved me out into the parking lot with a hope to throttle and pummel me. But there was a moment when they realized, oh yeah, we are in a parking lot of a church, not a parking lot of a club, so we can't just pummel this innocent citizen right here. So I might have enraged them a little bit, but it made me think, what type of pastor allows for that type of riffraff to occur in his house of God? And then I thought, perhaps it's not really a house of God, but I digress. So what are we doing? We're going to read Proverbs, all right? Proverbs, however, tomato, you know what I mean? But we're going to read, the idea is to maybe read one per day, since there's one for each day, possibly. And let's see what we can decipher. We're a little behind, but we're going to start with Proverb 1, all right? I'm just going to read it out. If something occurs to me, I might expound on what I'm reading or what I'm thinking about. But the Proverbs, for the most part, it's like philosophy. It's asking you to think about what they're saying here. It's like a riddle of sorts. And it's allowed for you to think about these riddles throughout the day. So let's start with Proverbs 1. And I promise, afterwards, there will be no muscle-bound people throwing you out of your place of while you're listening to this. You might find someone that's pounding at your door or maybe buzzing by your house to remind you, love God, but it's a personal relationship with you and the Lord. So let's get into it. And if you want to give money, I don't have a basket that I can pass by, but you can use $5, give it to a homeless person. Bam. That works. Anyway, let's go. The beginning of knowledge. To know wisdom and instruction. To understand words of insight, to receive instruction in wise dealing, in righteousness, justice, and equity, to give prudence to the simple, knowledge and discretion to the youth. Let the wise hear and increase in learning, and the one who understands obtain guidance, to understand a proverb and a saying, the words of the wise and their riddles. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. Fear of the Lord. Why fear the Lord? Well, dude did create everything. So give him a little slack, you know what I mean? He did create everything. So, the enticements of sinners. Hear, my son, your father's instruction, and forsake not your mother's teaching, for they are a graceful garland for your head and pendants for your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consent. If they say, come with us, let us lie in wait for blood. Let us ambush the innocent without reason. Like Sheol, let us swallow them alive. And whole like those who go down into the pit. We shall find all the precious goods. We shall fill our homes with plunder. Throw in your lot among us. We will have all one purse. My son, do not walk with them. Hold back your foot from their paths, for their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed blood. For in vain is a net spread in the sight of any bird, but these men lie in wait for their own blood. They set ambush for their own lives. Such are the ways of everyone who is greedy for unjust gain. It takes away the life of its possessors. The call of wisdom. Wisdom cries aloud in the street. It markets. She raises her voice. At the head of noisy streets, she cries out. At the entrance of the city gates, she speaks. Wisdom speaks. How long, O simple ones, will you love being simple? How long will scoffers delight in their scoffing and fools hate knowledge? If you turn at my reproof, criticism of a fault, Behold, I will pour out my spirit to you. I will make my words known to you, because I have called and you have refused to listen, have stretched out my hand and no one has heeded, because you have ignored all of my counsel and would have none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when terror strikes you. When terror strikes you like a storm and your calamity comes like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then they will call upon me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently, but will not find me, because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord, would have none of my counsel, and despised all of my reproof. Therefore, they shall eat the fruits of their way, and have a fill of their own devices. For the simple are killed by their turning away, and the complacency of fools destroys them. But whoever listens to me, says wisdom, will dwell secure and will be at ease without dread of disaster. That's all we have for today. Now that's one. We got a lot of catching up to do, right? God bless. Be good and be great.